when I was 17 years old, I got into a huge fight with my dad, broken plates and everything, because I walked into his room and I told him, hey, Dad, making money should be easy. Hard work does not equals money. And the reason why I said that is because I had been watching some manifestation videos and they were explaining that there's evidence all around us that people are working very hard and they're working all the time, but they don't have money and they don't have time. And hard work does not equals money. And making money should actually be easy. My dad worked very hard and he was very offended by what I said. My mom also worked very hard. My dad did construction work, and that is not easy. I'm talking about construction work in Miami. It's called Miami Heat for a reason. It's hot as balls, and he worked in the heat doing construction work. My mom worked very hard cleaning houses for rich people. So we're gonna talk about how to make money the easy way, and we're gonna define what easy means and what hard work means. And of course, we're gonna talk about how you can start making money the easy way, manifesting, but it's not what you think. And let me just keep it real with you. This channel is not about magic lotions and potions and crystals. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. And that's not what it takes to manifest. I don't believe in that. So let's explain first what manifestation, easy, and hard work means. And then once you understand that, I believe you're going to find it much easier to understand what it actually takes to manifest and how you can start making money. And by the way, I'm going to tell you why my dad actually ended up apologizing to me a few years later and making much more money than he ever made before by working the easy way. We'll talk about that. And I guess I should mention who I am. First of all, I'm nobody. I have less than 100 subscribers. I do, however, make money the easy way, or much easier than most people, I would say. And as I continue to make more money, it's only been getting easier and easier. It's never going to be the other way around. But we'll talk more about that later. And I also want to mention the fact that I'm grateful for the fact that my parents did everything they could to provide for my brother and I. They worked very hard, but they found a better way to do things. And you know what? We'll talk about manifestation later. I think it's more important to first talk about what hard work means and what easy work means, and then you'll understand manifestation much easier. So hard work for me would be doing something that I do not enjoy and it doesn't pay me very well, and that's what over 90% of people are doing. So I'll give you an example. Flipping burgers, bagging groceries, working in some construction work in the heat, or doing something that doesn't really fulfill you, doesn't make you happy, and it's suffering and it's pain, right? You don't want to be there, but you're doing it because you have bills to pay. And when you're working hard and you're living paycheck to paycheck, that is actually dying paycheck to paycheck, you're suffering, that's hard work. And even if it's easy, right? I mean, it all depends on how you look at hard or easy. Some people may think that easy is flipping burgers or bagging groceries. That's not easy. That's not easy, because when you work all day and you go home and you wake up and do the same thing again the next day and you're not enjoying it, that's very hard for me to do. I wouldn't want to do that, right? So it's hard, in my opinion, to bag groceries, because even though it's easy, it's hard being broke. And I know, because I grew up broke, poor, my parents too, working all the time and not being able to enjoy life. So this is something I'm very passionate about. I really want to help as many people as possible become aware of the possibilities outside of their comfort zone, outside of the jobs, because I believe that we were born to do so much more than just exist to pay bills. Working a 9-to-5 job to pay bills, pay taxes, save up for retirement, and then retiring someday when you're old and crippled. We were meant for so much more. That's not the way it was supposed to be. We are living through times of what I call modern slavery. That's what hard work is to me, is suffering. I could be working very hard playing basketball, hard by other people's definition, but when I'm playing basketball, I enjoy it. I'm not a professional basketball player, but for those who are getting paid to play basketball, that's not hard work. Sure, it may be hard, but I think it's much easier to have fun and work hard playing basketball than to flip burgers. Those who are playing basketball, they're playing a game and they're making millions. Once again, it's not hard work, it's fun. Actors, singers, athletes, whatever. But what about people who were not born with a God-given talent like LeBron James or Justin Bieber or whoever. There's so many ways to make money. There's 10-year-olds that are manifesting millions of dollars on YouTube, for example, 15-year-olds, 20-year-olds, people of all ages that are making millions. And guess what? The more fun they have, the better they are at making videos or making money or whatever it is. And it's not only YouTube, that's just one example, but there's so many different ways of making money, and it's much easier than doing hard work like construction work or like I said, flipping burgers or whatever. So I don't want to offend anybody, but if somebody gets offended, that's perfectly fine with me. At the end of the day, I know that I'm just trying to give some information to those who are willing to receive it. I can come up with a million examples and talk about this all day, but I won't. I want you to think for yourself. There's so much evidence all around you. There's so many people that are working hard, suffering, doing so many things that they don't want to be doing. And the people who are having fun and making millions, I mean, it's because they believed in themselves. It's because they wanted to have fun and they manifested that lifestyle. That's the reason why they're making all this money. And what do I mean by manifesting? Well, faith, right? They had faith to even try to get on YouTube and start making some videos. They had faith to take a step forward, to step outside of the norm, to go to auditions if they're an actor, right? To dream about being in the NBA and being the greatest. All these things, they had to have faith. Manifestation is faith. Manifestation is taking action. That's why I'm telling you right now, I do not believe in the lotions and potions. I do not believe in manifestation from the couch. You got to take action, because if you have faith, you're going to move forward. You're going to take action. And a lack of action is a lack of faith. If you think about it, the reason why people don't take action is because they think that all their efforts are going to be in vain. It's going to be wasted. If they work at something, they take a chance, they take a risk, and then it doesn't work out, then why even try? I'm just going to go ahead and buy some crystals and manifest from my couch because, you know, maybe that's the way to go. No, it's not. You got to take action. So true manifestation, true faith will reflect in the action that you take. And I've talked to so many millionaires, and they all believe in having faith in manifestation and taking action and rejection and failure and making mistakes, because everything that's happening will lead to your success. Failure, rejection, risk, everything. And it's very important for us to remember that. Trust me, it's easy to forget that by having fun and by realizing that everything is happening for you, not to you, then that's how you actually manifest. And we all need that reminder sometimes. Trust me, I've gone through some tough shit and I forgot, like, oh crap, I'm supposed to be having fun, because I got caught up in the negativity of whatever didn't work out. But once again, if something is not working out and you keep going because you have faith, it will work out. That's what entrepreneurship is. And I can think of a million examples. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs. Do you know how much faith it takes for somebody to start a business in their freaking garage, or to go to Mars, or to do anything? It takes faith. It takes action. It takes moving forward, and it takes believing. So that's what manifestation is. And because I have been through so many ups and downs, I can tell you from experience that it does work out for you eventually if you keep on moving forward. It's never going to be a straight line up. It's always going to be ups and downs, but you're trending up. And when you win, you're happy. When you lose, you learn. And that's it. You just keep moving forward. I'm going to tell you what my dad did and why he apologized to me. Is because he realized that hard work was not going to get it done. And then he started working smart, and he started flipping houses and employing people and doing business without speaking a word of English, which is crazy to me. But he started to think differently, and that's how he actually started making money, real money. And then my mom did the same thing, and she started a luxury cleaning service for celebrities. And guess what? She also doesn't speak English. And then my brother also started a business. I started my business. So we got 4 people in one household who each started their business, and they're not working a 9 to 5, and none of us have a school degree. Now, my parents really wanted me to go to school, but I said, fuck that. That's not what's going to get me rich. And so many people are suffering going to school for so many years. And once again, suffering is not equals to money. So if you really want to be a doctor, you really want to go to school for 20 years, and that's what you really want to do, That's not for me, but if it's for you and you love it and you're not suffering, that's you wake up every single day excited to go to work or go to school, then go for it. But you don't have to go to school to make millions. In fact, once again, I've met so many millionaires and they all think school's a scam. Now, you can't say that you learn how to operate on somebody's brain through a YouTube video, right? So if that's what you really want to do and you want to be a brain surgeon, then go to school. But if you want to make money, you don't go to school to just make money because they don't teach you how to make money. That's not how school works. It's not meant for that. Before I ever started my own business, I got the opportunity to drive for a billionaire and some very wealthy people in Miami. I was a driver, and guess what? I learned a lot from them. And first of all, once again, none of them made money from a school degree. That's not how you make money. And all of them think that school's a scam. Well, they don't think, they know. But I mean, maybe they're wrong, and maybe the broke people who are defending the school system, maybe they're right. Right? But anyways, they all believe in manifestation. So success leaves clues, but nobody's picking them up.